opinion. But the performance of this iPhone, if I have to say one good thing about it, and I've been talking good things about this iPhone this whole entire video, I will tell you, it's probably still an okay performing phone for the most part. I think if somebody still had to go and use this thing, I think they could definitely have an okay experience with it, but I just don't think anybody's really sitting there and actually using this type of device anymore. I think more so than not, people kind of may just have one laying around or something, and I think that may be a better way to look at it. I think if somebody had to go and use this phone as an everyday device, I think they would probably be okay with it, and if I had to use it as an everyday device, I think I would be okay with it too, because I just don't think it's that bad of a performing phone. I just think the biggest problems with it per se are probably the software enhancements and the software features and the slowness factor. But I can still probably download all the apps I want to. I can probably still, get updates through the App Store for all those apps. So that's another huge asset. A big problem that we see on Androids is that once they're a couple generations old for the software, they're pretty much outdated, and sooner than later, a lot of those apps kind of get outdated in the App Store too, and you can't even get updates through the App Store. So that's another big deal. With the iPhone 5C, you can still get a lot of updates too, which is another huge asset. So when it comes down to the performance, obviously it's not going to be that great of a performing phone, but for a 2013 phone that was based off a 2012 chipset, I don't think it's that bad. And the more I think about it, I really don't think this phone was as bad as I thought it was at that time. Definitely at that time, it may have been the worst, but because of Apple's decisions since then and the little weird things they do here and there, I don't know. I kind of get the idea that the iPhone 5C wasn't really that bad after all, in my opinion. So the battery life wise, I guess I have to hit on it. This thing had a 1500 milliamp hour battery, I believe, or 1400. It was a 1510 milliamp hour battery, so definitely not a super small battery size, and I think it actually may have had a somewhat around the same battery size as the iPhone 5S, so that's a really good thing, maybe even a little bit bigger. But I will tell you, I don't really think anybody's using this battery life anymore. Nobody really cares anymore, so I'm not even going to hit on it. It's like an okay battery life for a 2013 phone, but to kind of